Last week, I posted a video about buying the $35,000 Tesla since it's finally for sale. And I did it with a budget of $45,000 to $50,000 just to show what kind of options a person could get if they wanted to, such as extra range battery or self-driving or a different color, whatever they wanted. But I'm sure there are some that would order just the $35,000 base car with absolutely no options whatsoever. Well, now this video isn't going to rehash that. This video is going to show those people what they could get for that same amount of money, $35,000, if they wanted a used Model S. In my opinion, the Model S is such a nicer car. Oh my gosh, the Model S is just so incredible. Very, very nice car. I'd rather have it than a Model 3 in a heartbeat. If they were new versus new. Used versus new, I don't know. I think I'd still rather have a Model S used myself. But that's for you to decide. But first, let's look at what you could get real quick. Just the base $35,000 Model 3. You would get 220 miles of range, 130 mile top speed, and 5.6 seconds 0 to 60. Pay no attention to the after savings bull crap. The price of $35,000, like I said in the last video, no matter how Tesla wants to spend the price, is $35,000. Now, I went to Carvana.com, which is my favorite car lot, and where we bought our last few cars. They had nothing for $35,000, which really doesn't surprise me. But if I was really in the market for one, I would keep looking and see if something popped up in the next few days. The closest I found was this 2013 low mileage, 28,000 mile car for $38,500. Well, that's almost $4,000 more than $35,000, so it's out. Carvana can keep it. Next, I went to Cars.com and punched in within 200 miles of Paragould, Arkansas, and there was nothing. The only one I found close was this one, a 2014, 40,000 miles for $37,000. This is a really nice car. It's a Model S Performance, which means it has the big battery. It's extra fast, which I don't really care about. It doesn't bother me. Why are you in such a hurry to get somewhere anyway? Slow down. But anyway, it's $37,000. Yeah, can't afford it. That's $2,000 too much. But I'm telling you, if I had $35,000 to spend, I'd be looking at it close. But we're going to keep it under $35,000. We're going to pretend this is a scenario where the wifey poo, she said, I'm tired of you begging for a Tesla. Fine, go get one. But you're not spending one penny more than $35,000, you low-life bastard. That is the scenario. So, here we go. Let's search and see what we can find at Tesla. At Tesla, first, let's look at the cheapest one they have, just the featured options. Look at the bottom where it says free supercharging. Man, that's awesome. That is just incredible. Every Tesla made until somewhere around last summer of 18, maybe fall of 18, some point last year, they cut it off. Every Tesla made before that has lifetime free supercharging station for the life of the vehicle, not the owner. Everyone made after that doesn't. So I would think any 2017 and below will have free supercharging for life. And those that are 2018, it would depend on the car, I would think. All Model 3s do not have, no Model 3 has this. So if you choose the new Model 3, you're going to have to pay for your supercharging. And I have no idea how much that cost. But I did a trip at Tesla, pretend like I was going to take a trip from Los Angeles to Paragould, which is a huge, I didn't look at the miles. It's around 1,900 miles, I think. It was going to save $30, $30-something by taking the Model 3 over gas. So that tells me the superchargers are probably not much cheaper than gas. Driving the Tesla would save you a lot of money. I mean, the one with free supercharging. But anyway, I better get off this subject. I'll be posting another 20-minute video. You know me, I can't stop bloviating. The supercharging network has 1,441 supercharging stations all across the country, with 12,880 superchargers. That works out to 8.9 per location. You can drive across most of the country without going too much out of the way, just for free with these superchargers. That's quite a benefit. Let's look at a few options on Tesla's website on the used side if we want to spend less than $35,000 on a good Model S. The cheapest one they have at the moment is this one right here. A 2013 Model S 60 with 64,325 miles for $30,400. Now it has the small battery, which you can expect on almost every Tesla under $35,000 used. S, that is. 60 kilowatt hour battery will take you 208 miles. 5.9 seconds, 0 to 60. Brown metallic paint, which I kind of like. Black interior, which I don't like, but that's probably what I'm going to get no matter what I choose, probably. You know, it's a nice car. $30,000. That's not a bad deal. I'd be very interested in this car if the scenario I'm proposing today were a real scenario. If I were actually in the market for a used Model S, $35,000 or less, this car would be very interesting to me. I'd be want to look at it or get more information about it. Next, $31,900. This 2014 S85. I love the exterior color. I love the interior. Man, I love everything about this car. It has 265 mile range because it has the 85 kilowatt hour battery. Beautiful, beautiful car. Man, I'd be drooling over this car except for one thing. Look at the mileage. 95,884 miles. I wouldn't have it. It may go another 100,000 miles. It may go another 200, 300,000 miles. I have no idea. But I'm just not going to spend $32,000 on a car that has 100,000 miles. It'd have 100,000 miles within 7 or 8 months of me owning it because I'd probably put about 6,000 miles a year on it. But for some, this would be a great option. Great option. Not for me, though. Now let's look at, let's change this to where it only shows cars that are under 50,000 miles. Since me personally, that's what I would want. I might settle for 60, 65, but I'd rather have under 50. So here's what we get. We only got three options. Three options at that point. Here's a 2014 Model S you see on the left, the white one. These both have pretty much the same. One may have a few more options than another. Like the one on the left the white one has ultra high fidelity sound. The blue one does not. And of course, all these cars come with free superchargers. They're both the 60 kilowatt hour battery. They're both 2014s. You're basically trying to decide if the blue one is worth $300 more just because it's blue. The miles are a little bit less. Okay, so you're paying $300 more for 12,000 less miles and the fact that it's blue. I would probably take that, even though I like the idea of the ultra high fidelity sound. I'm not a person that listens to loud music much anymore, but I like my music clear as possible. So there's two options, and both of those would be appealing. But I found this one. I love this. 2013 Model S 85 kilowatt hour battery, $35,000, the top of the budget. But it's only got 41,000 miles and it'll go 265 mile range. That's what I like. This is the one I would probably want right here. I'd probably want this $35,000 car if I was in the market to spend, to buy it. And is it worth $1,500 more than one of these two? I think so, without a doubt. Even though you're going back a year, but I don't think that really matters. I look at the miles. You're going back a year to 2013, but it's only $1,500 and $1,200 more, and you get 265 miles of range with this 85 model versus 208 mile range with these other two, these 60 models. Now that is 57 more miles for just $1,200. Man, that's a bargain. I'll take that all day long. And then comparing that one to this one, it's $4,600 more. But for $4,600 more, you get less miles and you get a lot more range. So this one right here for $30,400, it's still a little tempting. That would be tempting, but I would probably go with this one. So that's it. The $35,000 2013 S85. That's the one I'm going to grab before somebody else does in this fake scenario that I've created. It's located in San Diego, so I'd have to either pay $2,000 to have it shipped to Arkansas, which I would not do. I would fly to San Diego, pick it up, and bring it back. Bring it back using the Supercharger network for free. Now, my EV hating cousin, he loves to point out that you can't take a electric car anywhere, even 100 miles. It won't do. He conveniently forgets about the Tesla and its range and its supercharging network. So I'd show him. And then on the other side of the family, I've got an EV loving / Tesla hating cousin. He may just throw me out of the family. Then his friend, Marty McFlygill, he'd laugh and laugh at me. Because Marty McFlygill, he believes that Tesla is going to be broke. He believes the supercharging networks that I'm so fond of. I'm telling you, the supercharging network, I think, is the best benefit Tesla has over the competition. But Marty McFlygill, he thinks in a few years they're going to be gone. He says maybe some other, they'll convert them over to other electric cars or something, or just get rid of them. I don't know. But he thinks Tesla's going broke. My EV loving / Tesla hating cousin, he loves EVs. He wants an EV for his daughter, but he hates Tesla. And he has shorted. He's one of the millions, I think it is, or at least tens of thousands that have shorted Tesla. And they're going to make a lot of money once Tesla goes broke. That's a whole different subject. I don't know how I even got on this. You know me, I go from subject to subject. But the bottom line is, here's the one I'm getting right here. I'm flying to San Diego next week in my fantasy world and picking it up and driving it home. I guess my wife can take a few vacation days if she wants to go with me. All right, that's it. Oh, here's one more thing. You have to think about, if you really want to buy a used Tesla Model S, you have to look, because some of them have autopilot and some don't. There's 2 levels of autopilot. If you want to learn about that, you can watch my other video, which I posted last week about buying a new $35,000 Model S with a budget of $45,000 to $50,000. I'll put a link below. All right, that's it. I'm going to shut up. You have a great day. And remember, chicks dig scars on electric cars. Some chicks dig the Model S. Some chicks dig the Model 3. But all chicks, every one of them, dig Teslas. Even my EV hating cousin's girlfriend, fiance, probably loves Teslas. She just won't admit it to him. No, she'll tell him she hates them. But secretly she loves Teslas and wants that EV hater to buy one. She does. You have a great day, and thanks for watching.